Okay, now the obligatory awkward silence while I make sure the stream is going. Okay, looks like it's good. Okay, so this is basically just a stream of me playtesting the latest refactor that's currently going on with Uchu. Uchu. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I really should have looked up the pronunciation. I'm not expecting a lot of people to watch or look at who's watching this in the future or anything, but it might be a useful resource for looking at anything that was introduced as part of this refactor. The only thing that I have changed, because I will be doing some stuff in Forbidden Valley, is I have applied a fix that I have identified before for making missions that require other missions to be active to work. But beyond that, I'm just doing the refactor, and I will be making observations about what is going on. If the audio for LEGO Universe suddenly cuts like this, that means I'm focusing on another window, like a notepad window that has all of the observations I found before and will be doing some retesting of. But beyond that, it's just going to be me playing a universe for maybe an hour or so. You'll actually see how long this actually is by the timestamp if you're watching this in the future. Also, in the description will be the timestamps of any interesting observations I make, like something that is not working or something that is missing in implementation. So to start, I need to actually pull up the logs, and for some reason the logs are broken. So I'm not sure what's actually going on the server for any of these, so that's the first bug I guess I'll have to log down in the description. Okay, now to actually get playing. So I'm going to start by going to Forbidden Valley just because I don't have a huge amount of progress there. Don't really have a huge amount of progress in Gnarled Forest either, but I do have some stuff going. Once I actually load Forbidden Valley, I'll actually put this out on Twitter. Yeah, not gonna be super eventful, but if you want something to listen to, such as like a universe from yet another developer, then cool. Wonder if rockets were improved with this release. All that loads. Oh, actually got logs for Forbidden Valley. Yeah, I should get a link for this. Should be equals that. Okay, posting this on Twitter. Okay. That's up. Now for some actual playing. Another bug that I already pointed out is that for some reason the universe score, which is the thing that shows this, for some reason just like adds for every time you switch worlds until you actually like restart. I'll note that in the description, but still I've actually mentioned it before. Also, I've got the chat up in case anybody is watching and actually wants to talk. Okay, smashing is working. Kinda? Maybe not. That would be very awkward if I'm already having problems. Yeah, the ticks per second, basically how often the server's processing should be 20, it's 1. So I'm gonna reboot the server. That's awkward. I noted before that going over this is going to be fun just because of what I've already found for the first minute. Oop. Server's not actually on. kind of bug where this shows up after logging in, but I'm not really sure if there's a solution. And now try Forbidden Valley again. One thing I actually did do while I was doing some development towards the project is I did drastically improve the load times for some of the worlds. Well, all the worlds, but some more than others. Forbidden Valley was originally like 2 minutes to load on my system. Now it's like, what, 20 seconds? Yeah, it's a lot smoother. And it looks like the server loaded correctly. Yep, things are smashing correctly. Okay. Something that was addressed in a pull request I made but has not been approved because of how the code is set up is making it so quick builds like these that require an item to be smashed don't show until you actually smash. But yeah. That works. Yeah, I could use a jetpack, but I'll play normally for the most part. Although, something I might want to give myself GM add item 2243. Something that got called the Gold Hammer, the Uber Hammer, various other things, but object underscore 2243 is the more common name, for lack of a better name. This is a moderator item. Basically, it destroys everything within a radius of a player. It's also a reasonably good performance test. Equipping is also a bit slow. Oh yeah, the item's not complete. Yeah, basically just smashes everything in a radius, no matter the health. This was actually given to practically every player who was online at specific times towards the closing of LEGO Universe. It really broke the game when it happened, because you could just instantly kill bosses. And it is kind of fun to mess around with. But again, it's more useful right now as a stress test, because originally I'd reach points where I would do this and the server would just like stop working as I'd want. Equipping is notably faster on the Refactor, that's good to see. Don't know how all these statues say smashed. Okay, long enough for me to build that. That did not go where I expected it to. I guess I don't remember this map well enough. Also notice all these candles. I think that they are meant to be lit. I don't quite remember their behavior. That might be a missing script. Okay. Now to see if this is actually fixed. Shouldn't really be seeing both at the same time, but that's just because of some stuff I did to the database. If I'm lucky, I should be able to start these 3 missions. Please work. Sweet. Sweet, I'll be able to actually move forward with that fix then. There's actually a current issue on GitHub that somebody created where basically these statues have these buildables right here, and if you build them without smashing the statue, you basically go to the wrong spot and sometimes go into the void. That's because of that, and also the fact that you can't complete these missions to actually get the hammer to smash them, because you actually need the Maelstrom hammer, this thing, to be able to smash them, for those who don't know or who have not played LEGO Universe. In fact, I'm guessing the majority of the people who are watching this, which is 3 people, but maybe more people will be watching this in the future, have probably never played LEGO Universe, because, well, those are the early days. That was 2010, 2011. Most people know me for Roblox, and I probably joined Roblox within the past few years. I don't know, maybe this will catch on in the LEGO Universe community, which is growing quite a bit. Does make me wonder when LEGO Universe will actually become reasonable again. Like, it's not going to get to the player base it had before, but some servers, particularly Dark Flame LEGO Universe, could potentially get into the couple dozen of active users, couple thousand total users. Sweet. I was able to start all of those. That's good. Whether all three of these work is a different question. Gonna start with the bells one, just because this one involves going back first. One thing I've never really liked about Forbidden Valley is just how long it takes to cross, but that kind of is the nature of the map. When LEGO Universe first debuted for most people, this was a pretty challenging map. And then things like Crux Prime and the Ninjago Monastery came around and brought that to a whole new level, especially requiring some special items, especially for the Ninjago Monastery. Nice. Nice. Okay, I'm cheating. I don't have time for this. Nice. And that one instantly respawned on me. Nice. Not quite a bug, that's probably just because of how the spawners work. Oh, I've totally missed this hammer. Back before LEGO Universe was going to close, because I wanted to, there was a certain certain achievement in Forbidden Valley. Which one is it? Known as the Ninja Warlord one, where you actually have to complete it by defeating 300 dragons. Very repetitive thing to do, but with the hammer it wasn't too bad. I think I took like maybe an hour or so to do it. Memories of LEGO Universe. Not sure how much is actually like this game was good, or how much is this like rose-tinted glasses, as people put it. The design of everything, though, like how the code works, is very much rose-tinted glasses, though. No, this hammer does not work against Maelstrom hammer items. There is a bell here. I didn't just come here for nothing, right? Well, you need a gun. And that works. I have a feeling that... yeah, they'll still respawn. It's not complete. Yeah, I don't need you. Dang it. Oh, and coins don't appear when smashed. Yeah, and I also respawn at the beginning because respawn points aren't implemented. I briefly took a look into it, but I couldn't figure out why the actual game message that says when a player actually reaches a respawn point was not sending. And I think I'm going to cheat. I've been using this command for a while, which allows me to fly. But I always had things for speed boost because I never actually realized you could specify a speed with the jetpack. Which, oh yeah, I actually need to test vendors for selling, because selling in particular was really slow. Like, you'd sell something and it might take upwards like 30 seconds to actually register, which is unacceptable to say the least. I'm curious if this refactor actually improves that. Oh, I actually already had all three built. I didn't need to come back. But there is this bell. I think I'll keep flying around. I've confirmed a lot of other things work as expected. Oh, yeah, you get missions. I forgot about that. That's complete. 8. Oh. Can I not use this black for some reason? That seems like a weird spot for a black. Anyway, more observations for me to note down in the description once this is all over. So, that's all set, that's all set, that's all set, that will be all set. Hopefully. Interacting seems to have just broken for me. Going up isn't fast. Yeah, interacting's not working. I think that was because of that quick build. I ran out of imagination. I noticed before sometimes I cannot do any type of interactions afterwards, which is not related to this refactor. So, yeah. 900. Don't know what the range of values are, or I can't just go into the void. I've already tested that. Can't do the same as a Clone Trooper 1019's, the floating point zone in LEGO Universe. You just kind of disappear. Okay, oop, overshot that. Nice and nice. Nice. Wait, it sent me the wrong state. It thought that I started it instead of completed it. And it didn't give me a new hammer. Something that might eventually be useful in development is a way to restart missions with some type of command rather than just only being able to complete them. I have had to reset missions manually with the database, and it's not fun. And I don't know what it's like with the player refactor, because I do not know how committed the databases are right now. I do wonder if it's because you get a choice of rewards with this one. Guess I'm not getting another Maelstrom hammer. Don't quite remember the name of the one I normally go for. It's kind of the same shape as this golden one, which is now actually appearing. I don't remember what it's named. Okay, so choice ones do work, considering I can get that. And I'll take that. Also, yeah. Maybe dragons work. Maybe not. Give it a shot. Music temporarily stops while I figure out the ID of the zone for fighting dragons, because I can't use the normal system because that's not implemented. Forbidden Valley Siege 1401. That's an interesting one. Wonder if that's implemented. And not sure why the music has just decided to stop. Okay, this will either work or it won't. Racing, I think, might work to a slight degree, but is nowhere near functional. Well, the map loads. There's random trees up there, which I did notice before in Forbidden Valley, but I'm not sure why. Interesting. So, I prefer not to die, so I'm gonna buff myself. Reduce the sound effects of mine, because it's actually very loud for me. Doesn't appear to really have an effect. Oop, that's not on. And where'd I go? Oh yeah, doesn't help. Well, that's awkward. So, these don't work. Unrelated to the refactor, but still. Okay. Not sure if volume's working in LEGO Universe. I reduced my system volume. You're not going in the right direction, but whatever. Okay, so smashing these does not work correctly, but what does this do for the achievements? Oh, projectiles work and they track? I thought these ones don't track. Oh yeah, they do, I forgot. Well, they just instantly respawn. That's strange. Oh, got the achievement. Just map 1400, since I can't normally leave. So that did not go as I expected, which was interesting. And that still shows there, which is interesting. Close. I do not know if this works. I think I'll pass for now. Take a break from that and try to see if selling items is more performant. That's a good sign. Selling is consistently fast. The slots it brings it to are very inconsistent. But at least the speed of selling is very fast now. That's really good to see. I'm going to guess this is not fixed. Oh? Wait, was it selling and using or just... Oh! There was a problem I noticed before where if you have multiple of an item, and if you were to want to use one, it would use the first stack, not the one you had. Same goes for selling. That's fixed with this refactor. That's sweet. And now I actually get rid of this, because I know you can go very fast while flying. This is great to see. I'll note these down in my observations text file that this is fixed with this. Another bug I noticed before. So by default I have nothing 8, 16. I noticed that for items that use multiple spots, say the head and the chest, some items will give stats twice. I think I saw a commit that might be fixed. 3 and... what did that add? So it looks like... it adds 7. That's strange. More things to note down in the description. Something I hope eventually gets implemented is the ability to actually get the new faction gear and stuff, because right now you can't even really read the first book. It just doesn't give you the achievement. And when you equip multiple items, say like the complete gear, it doesn't complete the achievement. And also, it just doesn't give you the new book. Because the basics of how affected stuff works is you basically get to be able to use the gear and that to be able to, or you actually read the books to be able to get these achievements to buy stuff. And in order to get the new books, you have to completely wear the previous tier. Because that pretty much was to resolve the problem of people skipping the rank 2 armor and going straight to rank 3, which I did when I joined. This is the rank 1 armor for engineer. I went straight to rank 3 and just saved enough tokens to be able to buy everything. They pretty much made it so you have to complete level 2 to go level 3. I might already have all these. Seriously? No? I do not know where I'd buy those, so that is just going to go into the backlog of stuff to complete. And also, my first item in my hand is not showing up. What to do now? Wisply. What else was there? Yep, not that direction. World loading speed is also pretty good. Simple enough with this hammer. Already almost halfway there. I remember several months ago when I was testing this and I'd use the hammer and it would take a few seconds for all the drops to spawn and sometimes things would just not properly drop. And maybe something is being problematic on the server because none of those drops worked. That is a plaque. Yeah, I think the server's busted. Great. Time for yet another restart. Server's up again. Oh, finally have somebody in the chat. So, no, this is not an online build. This is a private build that I have. There are no real hosted builds of any of these servers, really. Well, except for Dark Flame Lego Universe, which does have their own servers, but they're private and they're still in the closed testing phase. I was really hoping to become a tester, but nope. Maybe since I am quite a bit more into the development of Lego Universe now, that maybe I'll be added. Looking back at the chat, I pretty much just answered your question by a Dark Flame tester. I am not. I want to be, but yeah, I'm not. So, yeah, the server just totally stopped responding with that, which is strange. Yeah, you just started the chat when I accidentally went live because I did a test stream and it was in no way, shape, or form meant to go public. It was meant to be private. I instantly got people chatting and like 5 people already watching. I'm not sure how. Okay, server's responding. And I do actually have logs this time of the server so I can see what's going on. So the statue things aren't respawning. That's interesting. So they'll fly off somewhere else and do them. Oh, Reese, you're asking why I'm ignoring you? I'm not. I just don't say hi to everybody, just because I just don't. Yep, I need to be here. Something might also be a useful change at some point. Looking at the server logs, there's actually some more precision about how the server is processing. Because right now, I know I'm at less than 1 millisecond per tick, or how much the game is updating. I don't have any precision beyond that. I recently added it to the logging because things just started going way too fast to be able to make any sense. Like if something was 5 or 150 milliseconds, you just couldn't tell. Okay. And for some reason that plaque is not completing? Strange. I think that might actually be the last plaque that I was having trouble finding before. Yeah. Yeah, that's strange. It's not activating. Unless that's what broke the server. Yep, it looks like interacting with that plaque is stopping the server ticks, which is probably what happened before. You're asking what this game is about? You're probably better off just searching LEGO Universe. You'll get a lot more. Oh, there goes everything. Not sure what halted the server tick. Nice. And everything is respawning here. What to do now? Reese, you're asking about Nexus admin, which is definitely not LEGO Universe, but still ask. There is some internal stuff for anti-cheat stuff, but that's basically just security of the admin system to make it so nobody's bypassing permissions. There's nothing inherent that prevents a malicious user doing something else that would be like a Roblox exploit. That should really be up to Roblox to patch, not me. Like the current problem that was going on of innovation security, where people would just be dropping hats and using them to build, that's more of a Roblox thing to fix, not me. I do not have movements enabled, so I can't do that. I have way more than 30 of those in my inventory. Like, seriously, I've been hoarding these because I don't have enough. Oh yeah. Yet another observation. If a mission requires gathering an item, it just doesn't collect them. There's a special script, or native script, that manually does this for one mission. I think that's a generalized thing, and it really shouldn't be a script. I don't know. The developer that developed that script might tell me that I'm wrong later. And Brick Fury is in the ground. That's strange. Well, I don't think there's much I can do at the moment here. Actually, since I have logs working, doubtful this is gonna work. And what do I get? Yep, I still got an invalid behavior sync ID, so that's still an ongoing problem. And the item just doesn't appear in my hand. This will do the wisply stuff. So, Reese, you're asking about preventing exploits. That is a more complicated topic that I'd recommend either searching or posting on the Roblox developer forum about. There we go. Main reason is because the answer is it's complicated. There is a reason security is a huge topic rather than just like something that you just read in a single book or something. Okay. Waited. Well, that's why I have to go back. Oh, okay, the state of missions is just bugged right now. And I don't have any logs for this map either. Great. Here's what's going to happen once I switch characters. Neat. Okay, so it gave me the next mission before I was able to accept this. That's strange. Curious if this is brought on by the Refactor or something else. So I'm curious, can you get these parts in Avant Gardens? Also, just what happens if I go to him? Yep, nothing was changed with daily missions. Gonna hope the pull request I did actually gets re-implemented and ported over. And I hope that script eventually gets implemented. Oh yeah, you don't sell bricks. Oh! The finish lines are already built. Interesting. Nope. Your models. 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 I remember when all these model vendors were just suddenly added. So many interesting updates over the years. But getting bricks has always been the most annoying part of LEGO Universe. The great thing and the most annoying thing that I think about LEGO is there's just way too many options for bricks. There's a reason there's like 1 or 2 dozen brick vendors in LEGO Universe, and there's still a lot of bricks that you just can't buy. I remember people boasting about certain bricks that they got that were just like only obtainable through brick packs, which are pretty rare. And, well, they weren't the prettiest bricks. You couldn't really use them for much because of how specific they were. Like, they were parts of dragon models and stuff. They weren't like basic bricks like these. I'm not seeing you having it. You're a gear vendor, you're a model vendor. Maybe if I read the description. Nope. Doesn't mention them. Guessing you're a model vendor, yeah. And guessing you're also a model vendor. Nice. Yeah, guess I won't be completing it here. And water I go. Thanks, physics. One closes now. And I just didn't load correctly with the right camera. Probably a problem of I do not get smashed when I go into water or void or anything. It's more of a not implemented thing than anything else. Okay, now I'm here. It feels a bit weird to be streaming all of a sudden because I haven't streamed in probably several years. There was one point I was actually thinking about streaming, but then something happened that day that made me just completely lose my mood to do it. But the problem is, I don't even remember what year that was. So, yeah, it's definitely been several years, and this thing would be so annoying to do offline, but it's amazing to think I actually did do all this stuff. I completed every mission in LEGO Universe that I could. And not all, but most of the achievements. Why am I doing this manually? I can answer this. That is not the direction I wanted. Oh well. That actually requires me putting on the ninja hood, which I'm lazy, so I'm just going to fly over. Which one are you again? Nope, not you. Oh, you. And I've fallen off. And I can't continue this? Alright, now to fly again. And why does it keep showing the level up animation when I join? That's definitely new as part of this refactor. Try this again. No? Well, I'm guessing that's bugged. Unless I'm missing an item or something. I don't know. Just so I note this down, this is the which mission? Something in the Maelstrom. Okay, I'll note that down and investigate that a bit more later. Guessing it's unrelated to the refactor. So I'm just going to cheat and complete both these missions. Uranium refinery meltdown music was taken out for copyright. Yep, I'm aware. I just never fixed it. Never been too big on sound design or anything, so I just never got around to replacing it. I'm trying to remember, you gave me something that I did not know. Oh yeah, that's the gain the treasure in Gnarled Forest. That's easy. Or at least with this hammer it's easy. Actually, that's a smashable thing. I'll take that. Oh, never mind. Who had that? Oh, right. Up here. Don't think. Oh, I'm not sure what music currently plays in the uranium refinery on Roblox with the audio that's taken down. But at one point when I was playing, it was like smooth jazz or something, which I basically just laughed when I saw that. Oh god, that wants me to... That wants... Okay, for some reason, it prioritizes assigning new missions over completing them. I wonder if that's because of my fix. Fortunately, rebooting the server basically corrects that, so like, there's not much I can easily test with it. It does not mean to smash that. So, smash these fairly. And then I'll load it for Gnarled Forest. Still love that hammer. To be honest, I'd do more stress testing in Crux Prime because of how many enemies are in their world, but no enemies spawn there. Apparently, it uses some type of script to generate them instead of using natural generation. Don't know enough about it. I'm also really wondering why these trees spawn. I wonder if it's just because of my inventory or something. Something I do want to take a look at in the void. Oop, don't need you. Need you? No, you. Yep. Part of my mind is a bit rusty on Lego Universe, but also quite a bit of this changed over the years. Some of the missions just randomly changed after I completed them, and I never got to experience the new version. What was I going to do? Oh yeah, void. Yeah, part of my model inventory is just right here for some reason. I wonder if that's related to the trees, because I've seen this in other worlds. I do not know why these models just appear here. The other developers were a bit confused about that, like some of them said that's intended, some said that's not. Anyway, test map 1300. And doesn't look like I'm going to get logs for this world, assuming that it doesn't crash. And my camera's correct. And since I need to go to the end, oh, and I also need that hammer. And this, I said, it's actually very quick to take off my arms and put them back on. That's a nice improvement. Oh yeah, that's that thing I mentioned before about swapping worlds, doubling your universe score. Really wish that I actually got merged, so I have to fly over it. Oh, you have a mission. Yeah, whatever. I could take that. Apes don't throw projectiles. Strange. Could have sworn I collected that flag before. Guess not. It's slow to load in. Do these work? Nope, they don't. That should have damaged me. Okay. Now to get past these with the hood I have, because that's client-based. Sweet. And it went into the trees. Thanks, Obama. Now I got it. That is strange. Now to go back. Wait, I have the mask on, I can just go through that. Weapons, specifically, are slow to load for the first equip. That's interesting. Oh, actually. Which imagination do I need? Pen. I'm guessing platforms still don't work. They kinda do. It shouldn't have automatically gone like that. And it shouldn't just keep going up like that. And I'm falling down. In the refinery security, you can use guns to clip through walls. I'm not surprised. I'm not going to be fixing that. I never actually really talked about this on Twitter, but I just decided to, like, end support for like 5 different Roblox projects, which includes Ultimate Boxing, Roblox Battle 2018 edition, and the uranium refinery. Yeah, I will not be doing any type of fixes, or at least I don't plan to. Nothing stops me from returning to the projects, but I don't plan to necessarily. Pretty much all in the name of wanting to move forward. Because yes, I could keep on going with those old projects, but I don't want to keep investing time. It keeps trying to prioritize giving me missions instead. That's strange. That's really strange. I'm going to quickly undo the code changes I did. Git rollback these 3 files, since I've already completed what it should fix, and reboot. Is the topside refinery going to be worked on and finished? I do not remember what that is, but unless that's the thing where if you die during the meltdown. Anyway, the question of is X change going to be done to the innovation in uranium refinery on Roblox? No. Nope. Oh, I did a build, not start. Yeah, I'm done with that project. I'm not planning to continue it. The problem with keeping back with old stuff is I just can't move on to new stuff. A lot of people have been asking for updates for self-driving simulators specifically, but I have said no, because I do not want to keep on working on that project. I want to move on. And people keep on telling me, like, why don't you do it for just this one project? And I keep on bringing back that people wanted me to keep updating Ultimate Boxing. If I kept on doing that, I would not have done Roblox Battle 2018 edition. It would have been like 2021 edition for all I know. And self-driving simulator would not have existed. Nexus VR character model V2 would not exist. I like to keep moving. Oh, topside in version 3. I am not going to be finishing version 3. That is up to somebody else, potentially, to continue working on it. I started work for a school project for it, but never decided to finish it. Lack of motivation, pretty much. I had plans for it, but I just didn't execute them. So, up for anyone to really finish, one person actually decided to take it and did quite a bit of progress. I posted it on Twitter. Definitely nowhere close to a complete version, but a significant improvement. Okay, what do you do now? Interesting. So, bit more involved with the code. Why do I have a feeling that, like, this isn't gonna work? Like, it's missing something. Oh, did it just reset itself on me? Thanks. Okay, so 2 Gnarled Forest, 1 Nimbus Station. For some reason I don't get music up here. Interesting. I hope this level up stuff actually gets fixed. Definitely something problematic was introduced with the refactor for that specifically.
Look around. Well done.
Not sure why that tutorial keeps on displaying when I go to this area. I'm going to need that. Yeah, that does not work. That's not implemented. That's a shame. Oop. Just need the hammer and I need the hood. Player and shop performance is so much better on this version. Did I not actually accept the... Whatever. No, wait, no. I can try that one. Oh, that one. Surprised I was able to start it, because I know what mission I need for that, and I haven't started that one. Yeah, well, no, I shouldn't cheat. Just 1, 2, 6, 0. I'll at least try that. Oh? That is incomplete. That mission was referring to that thing. If I go over here, that shouldn't appear until I smash this, and when I do, this should still not appear. For some reason, quick builds that require prerequisite or something just don't work. There are several of them I've found before. There is an open GitHub issue for that already, but still, might be worth repeating. Okay, I need this. Don't know how I do this, but I do this. Just need to interact. This is definitely missing something. Yeah. Should be able to interact with it, but I can't. Yeah, that's annoying. Just gonna casually complete all 4 of those. The stats on that. Doesn't give me an improvement, really. I should probably test flags. Technically, it's not a flag mission because flags are things like for stat boosts, but internally they still work as flags. And back to Gnarled Forest I go. Oop, nope, 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 nope. Do custom rockets work? Because I have this one. Nope, not implemented. That total is not correct. I swear, it's gonna take me like more time than I've been streaming to actually add all the observations I made to the description because I'm not really keeping track of them. I basically have to rewatch this entire live stream. I could do it at 2x speed at least, though.
Well done.
Wait a minute, no, I actually need to... Interesting. I don't know how I missed that before. That's one of those flags I was mentioning. How many am I missing? 1. Somewhere. And also I need to find those chests. There's only 5 of them. They can't be super obscure, but items can be pretty well hidden in LEGO Universe. Even sometimes in side items. Nope, not here. Oh, there was one right here and I just, like, ran into it. Oh, I love this. If I were LEGO Universe, where would I put the treasure chest? Ah, there's the last flag. Nice. I have an extra heart. Not sure why those flags weren't showing up before. There's no way I could have missed them by now. Interesting spot to put that thing we can interact with late game. Feeling that'll... Ah, there's one. There's another. Oh yeah, those don't work for the same reason I mentioned before. I'm guessing this still works. Oh! There's a bug before where players could interact with that, not just pets, but that's not a problem anymore. The bounce pad is always active though. Do these packs work? Yep, they work. Fourth. These campfires definitely are not active. Where would the last one be? Doubt what's around here, because there's already two in this area. Where would it be? This is probably one of those things where you're like watching a YouTuber and you're like, you just need to go like there or something. That's pretty much how I feel right now. Yeah, if I can't easily find it, I might just have to pull up the LEGO Universe wiki. Definitely should have seen it by now somewhere. Yeah. That was that whole thing I mentioned earlier in the stream about like the majority of the people that are probably going to be watching this, so say the people that get this in notifications, probably never played LEGO Universe. Probably joined Roblox within the past few years, long after LEGO Universe has been open and closed, because that was 2010 to 2012. So kind of sucks when you learn that the development cycle was like 4 years for it, which is much longer than the game's lifetime. Yeah, I'm gonna pull up the LEGO Universe wiki. I give up. Gnarled Forest Treasure Hunter. So I actually had the right idea. It should be somewhere here. Ah, yeah. I'm guessing it was on screen for a little while, and I definitely missed that. Test map 1300 because I don't want to go all the way back to the beginning or the end. There's 2 launch pads back to Nimbus Station. I always found the level of detail loading that LEGO Universe has interesting. Might be interesting if there was a way to disable it, because this was back when like Core 2 duos were a reasonable thing to have, not 8-core AMD CPUs. Yeah, I'll pass. What type of games am I planning? Basically, next evolution of Roblox Battle 2018 edition is the main one I'm currently working on. You can basically just think about it as taking Roblox Battle 2018 edition and adding Ultimate Boxing's round system. Not much more to talk about really beyond that at the moment. So I'm not going to Forbidden Valley. What else can I do? Pet Cove I'm not doing. I could look at Nexus Tower. Yeah, the Nexus Avenger thing, that definitely is a reference to the Nexus Force and Nexus Tower and all that Nexus stuff in LEGO Universe. Am I planning on streaming any more games? Not really. This is kind of just to document any type of playtest I'm doing in case somebody else notices something on the development team, which might happen, might not happen. It might just be a useful reference for the observations I had with video evidence of it. But considering I haven't streamed in many years, and I probably won't be doing this again until I'm asked to look into this again for a major refactor, which could be a month, could be a year from now. I don't know. Yeah, streaming is not a super easy thing to do. Like, the people who do it daily, they deserve respect for doing that, because it is a very stressful thing to do. It takes a lot of planning. Those are all the repeatable missions. Yeah, I do not envy the role that a lot of Roblox YouTubers have. I do talk bad things about them here or there on the developer forum for occasional things, but that's only a select group of people. I'm really in favor of Roblox having their own set of YouTubers and supporting them through various means. Whether it's too much is a different story. What can I do? Okay, so this cannon thing is not implemented, and actually I don't see a mission giver icon, so don't bother. No mission giver. Really doubtful these are implemented, but are these implemented? Nope. These teleporters are not implemented. All these dirt piles and stuff definitely shouldn't be shown without the item to clean them up. I don't recall if you actually need it equipped to show. Yeah, it's just a lot of stuff in Nexus Tower that just isn't implemented. That's not implemented. There's a lot of stuff that is generalized in LEGO Universe, like how tools work is a general thing. How some NPCs act is a general thing. Missions are general, vendors are general, Quickbuilds like these are general. Some things that are not require special scripts, like these things, which are basically just dummies that you just keep on smashing, which is what that mission I just declined is about, is not implemented. These things here are not implemented. I don't even remember what some of these are like. That's for converting, yeah, that. That converts 25 of these into 5 of these, which could be used to buy faction items. Basically the armor that I'm wearing. This, I think, gives health, and I think this gives imagination, but these aren't implemented. But for some reason, this was implemented. I'm not sure why. Seems like a strange, random thing to implement. I'm gonna guess vaults aren't implemented. Yeah, not implemented. Are these implemented? Nope, these are not implemented. Yeah, the description is just going to be full of XYZ is not implemented for Nexus Tower. Yeah, not a lot I can do. Crux Prime or Ninjago? I'll do Ninjago. One thing I'll definitely want to retest offline is this mission. Because for some reason, in the builds that I was using, this just does not register. So the mission has to be completed manually with the command, and I'm not sure why. And I'm not sure if it's a general problem or specific. I can't imagine what I'm going to see in Ninjago at this point. Ninjago is one of the more interesting worlds just because of how much stuff there is in the world. There's definitely has the least amount of testing and definitely has probably the most amount of specific things. What I will be interested to see long term is if we'll actually be able to get more stuff implemented. Because there is some stuff built into the client that was just not turned on, and might be able to with patches. The next world beyond this fire temple I do not think is complete, but I think there's some other stuff that was actually pretty darn close to complete and could actually be enabled. Skeletons appear to be skeletons. Okay. That's thick. Oop. Got these ones arranged. Okay, so these properly work. I'm not sure why that one over there is already activated. Are these just like, I didn't click or anything. Are these just like attacking smashables? That's strange. Maelstrom are attacking some of those smashables. That's definitely a problem, but I'm not sure if that's a script or that's general. I need to fly. Curious when those will actually get implemented. It's gonna be a while. Ninjago is one of the last worlds in the game, that and Crux Prime. It's probably gonna be a while before anyone starts testing. Okay, what can I do? What can I do? Alright, time to go smashing. You're the wrong thing, but oh! Any of them drop them. This I actually want to test out. These weapons are interesting, the Maelstrom skeleton weapons, because you can use them once they load, but they are meant to damage you while you use them, and also make you turn purple. That's not implemented. Oh, and also, all these Ninjago things do more damage. Oh! I do not think that's the normal amount. I was testing it on one of the builds, and I do not think that is the normal damage. Or maybe it is. Yeah, I do not think any of the Ninjago weapons use their special damage. Why do I not have my hammer? Sweet. And the server rose. Great. Will it recover? Will it not? Will I have to reboot? Yeah, I'm gonna reboot. Nice, I actually have logging working. Brought this up internally, but I do not know if it's caused by this refactor or some changes that were made to logging before this. Oh, say if you had a bad configuration. Don't know. I'm not really contributing much to this in terms of like code changes, so I have not investigated it. 100. Heh, that's a kind of funny. If I smash multiple and then wait to pick them up, I should get more of that item. I don't see a good way on how to fix that, really. I did not mean to click, but still, free stuff is free stuff. Yep, definitely did not remove these. Ooh, that reminds me. Swapping items was kind of broken. It would basically put the item on top of the other and partially corrupt the inventory. This I actually need to switch minifig for. If I come back, I should see both those items in the slots I expect. Oh yeah, and I'm at the big... What? Huh? Okay, the server just crashed. Strange. Do I plan on streaming online games so that viewers can join? No. I don't plan to become a full-time streamer. This is mainly just me testing a game. And that's it. There are a lot of other YouTubers out there, especially Roblox ones, which you will find a lot more entertaining than me, because I'm just some developer playing LEGO Universe at nearly 2 a.m. and pointing out all the bugs. Okay, back in the world. Don't have any logs. So the item I just swapped is gone? Swapping items is not fixed. That's a shame. I thought it was fixed. Oh, you're saying 2 a.m. is weak? I had to wake up what I'd call early, about 8 o'clock for work. I used to be able to do that stuff, but I just don't anymore. Oh yeah, I have to go to Cole. What mission do you have? That's Forbidden Valley, or that's Gnarled Forest. I think I'll just pass for now. Oop, that's fire. That's Kai. That's Zane. That's Cole. Sure amazes me how much I remember of this and how much I just don't remember. Because all of this was either 2011 or 2012. It would be 2011 because everything closed down in 2012 in January specifically. That was a bit over 10 years ago. Half my lifetime ago. Things feel so strange to put it in that perspective. That's a discover mission. That's not implemented. Yeah, all of these achievements that say to discover a specific place, those aren't implemented. I don't quite know how those are supposed to be implemented. So there's not much I can really test in terms of missions, because that's not implemented. That I'm lazy. I don't want to go back to Gnarled Forest for. I'm sure I confirmed a bunch of these work. Not sure why those didn't really smash. And server froze again. Yeah, I think the server froze again. I think I'll call this where I'm heading off for the night. Found quite a bit of stuff. I'll have to go through all this in the morning and actually... Okay, now the server's recovered. So, I'll go over all this in the morning or afternoon and actually figure out all these observations. I'm guessing there's at least 30 or 40 that I have to find and list in the description. So, I guess I'll be calling it here. So, that concludes the playtest session. I'd say it was reasonably successful at finding stuff. Whether the refactor is ready to be merged or not, I don't know. Seems like I'm having to restart the server way too many times compared to my previous testing, but I don't know. Anyway, calling it a night.